It was strange watching the women's 200 meters finals at the Paris Olympic Games without seeing a Jamaican female take the top spot. But the truth is, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And, well, Gabby Thomas took first, and Julien Alfred took second, with Britrany Brown third. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, which took place in 2021 in Tokyo, Japan, it was Gabby Thomas's first experience as an Olympian representing the United States of America. In that instance, she made the podium behind the winner, Elaine Thompson-Herah. And the truth is, from that point, we understood that Gabby Thomas showed immense talent. I mean, this girl is talented. Now, we had constantly stated here on Peter Lloyd World that Gabby Thomas was going to be a factor in the women's 200 meters, as well as this young lady, Julien Alfred. Honestly, we never even thought about Britrany Brown in this instance. And Dina Asher-Smith, who we thought could have taken third, did not medal, nor did Daryl Nita. In the end, it was Gabby Thomas who won. For clarity, we are talking about the results of the women's 200 meters finals at the Paris Olympic Games. Gabby Thomas took first in 21.83, Julien Alfred second in 22.08, Britrany Brown third in 22.20, Dina Asher-Smith fourth just off the podium in 22.22, and Daryl Nita took fifth in 22.23, with Flavor of Philly taking sixth in 22.24, and Mackenzie Long, first Olympic, took seventh in 22.42. Gabby took eighth in 22.70 seconds. The lineup was supreme. Only person missing, of course, is Shericka Jackson. Actually, from the very start, Gabby Thomas got one of her best starts. She was up with the entire field. The only person matching her energy was, of course, this young lady, Julien Alfred, also known as Juju. But as they came off the turn, Gabby Thomas floated by everyone else and continued to spread her lead into the finals. Then in the last 40, Juju, aka Julien Alfred, did the same, separating herself from the rest of the pack. Britrany Brown of the United States made a mad dash to finish third ahead of Dina Asher-Smith, who we thought was going to take a medal here. So this was a really impressive 200 meters. I really enjoyed watching this. And like I said, it just felt strange to not have Shericka Jackson or Elaine Thompson-Herah there, because we've just dominated for so long. But congratulations to Gabrielle Thomas. Now, of course, you know that the other two Jamaicans, Tavia Thomas and Nisha Berger, did their best, but unfortunately did not advance. And you also know that Shericka Jackson, the clear favorite going in, well, she had to pull out due to injury issues, and she also had to pull out of the 100 meters. But the fact of the matter is, this was still a very exciting matchup. Now, one of the things I'm going to say, which may upset some people, and I never understand why this upsets some people, is that although there was no one representing Jamaica in this race, there were three Jamaicans in the race. Let me explain. There were three persons of Jamaican heritage in this race. The first place victor, the American, and I'm going to say that on the line, the American Gabby Thomas, her grandfather hails from Montego Bay, Jamaica, if my memory serves me correct. So, and if not, I know definitely her grandfather is of Jamaican heritage. Absolutely certain about it. She herself has said she has a connection to Jamaica, and she has visited here often when she was younger. So kind of like we kind of did have a Jamaican win-ish, okay? Then, of course, you know the connection with Dina Asher-Smith, who came fourth. Also Jamaican heritage. Her father born growing in Jamaica, and her mother is Jamaican and Trini, all right? And then, of course, there is Daryl Nita, who has confessed that she's also of Jamaican heritage. She herself said that out of her own mouth very proudly. And let me also say that Juju, aka Julien Alfred herself, has a massive Jamaican connection, which we'll talk about in another video. Of course, you know, she went to school there at St. Catherine High in St. Catherine, Jamaica, and she credits a lot of what's happening to her with being those years in Jamaica. So the fact of the matter is, It's like first, second, third, first, second, fourth, and fifth Ayadis are they're connected to Jamaica. So although we didn't have a Jamaican there, and I know against I'm reaching, I'm just speaking facts. I was happy to see Gabby Thomas win in the absence of Shericka Jackson and no other Jamaican. It kind of felt good. I would have been fine if Dina won. I would have been fine if Juju, aka Julien Alfred, won because of the strong connection. Also, really wonderful to see the Caribbean represented, and my brothers and sisters in St. Lucia. I'm super happy for Uno. From no medals to 2 Olympic medals, a gold and a silver is incredible. Julien Alfred is phenomenal and, awesome. Gabby Thomas, looking forward to see a healthy Gabby Thomas at her best racing, a healthy Shericka Jackson at her best. To me, people, this just makes the sport much more exciting. Sometimes it's cool to dominate, but it's also nice to see other people rise and float to that top. So there you have it, Gabby Thomas of Jamaican heritage, who represents for the United States of America. Big up to all my US friends. Congratulations to you all. Gabby Thomas takes the women's 200 meters. The only person that raced, by the way, to run a sub 21. I was a little surprised about that. I'm going to be honest with you. I had anticipated that Julien Alfred would have ran a sub 21. I honestly thought that, and I honestly thought that Daryl Nita would have done this. Not Daryl Nita and Dean Asher Smith would have done the same. So kind of strange, but Gabby was incredible. And Britrany Brown, who's a kind of comeback kid out to the United States, many of you may not know this, big up to her, big up to that young lady. Look, people, here's the thing. We Jamaicans, we can be gracious even when we are not on the podium. That's the truth, And I just want to say again, congratulations to everyone. Now I just want to say quickly, where do we go from here? The truth is, I was very impressed with both Nisha Berger. I thought she ran very well for her very, very first Olympic Games, as well as, of course, Lanae Tava Thomas. Tava Thomas, as most of you may know, have you been listening, was not feeling well in the semis. She wasn't feeling well in the heats. They went home and they tried their best. So, she didn't perform as I had anticipated. I had stated that I was very certain she would have made the finals had she been in best form. But the truth is, we are lacking in 200-meter runners, both men and women. And it's a good sign to see these youngsters coming forward. Nisha Berger, I think, is a find. I think Lanae Tava Thomas is also a find. That's a big deal. Just like I think Brian Lavelle is a find. We need more 200-meter runners. Look, people, for us to really dominate in the 100 again, we need 4s, we need 2s, we need 8s. We need them. I mean, it can't just be the sprints. And the advantage that some athletes have, one of the reasons why Shericka Jackson is so good at the 200 meters is because of the 4. She was a 400-meter star, 100, and that's one of the reasons why she's so dominant in the 100. But to me, I know some people are not happy. I'm a little disappointed. But like I said, I saw 3 Jamaicans there today, one on the podium, and a Jamaican not by birth but by association, Julien Alfred. And I want to big up St. Lucia, big up the United States. I mean, you guys well deserved. Big up Great Britain. And next year we'll definitely be back, 100% certain, and we'll be taking back that crown. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, the like button. Remember, your royals, kings and queens. Bless up.